Kia ora. Casey, could you maybe talk about your journey and story?
So it come about, well actually no, when I seen Nan have hers done, I said I'm having mine done one day. But I knew that I still had mahi to do before I could, first be accepted from my pa to give me that moko. I had my moko done on the 2nd of April 2016, so last year, so it's fairly new. And that was the 152nd commemoration for Rākau, so it was a bit of a process. So in 2015, just before Christmas, my great-grandmother's sister, which is Nan's auntie, she's the only one that's left on my great-grandmother's siblings. She said to me, come on, when are you going to have your moko done? And I said to her, oh no, I'm too young, I've still got a while. And she said, no, this is my whakaaro. You have it done while I'm still here. Don't wait for me to die and then have it done, I want to be able to see it. So I said to her, oh, well, when's this going to happen? And she said to me, we'll have it done on the 152nd commemoration for Rākau. And I said, well, I've only got like 5 months to go. And she said, oh, that's all right, you better start preparing yourself. So I thought, oh gosh. So she's given me her blessing, All our whānau from Te Kopo have given me their blessing in the hapu. I need to go and ask my husband. So
You didn't ask him?
No. So I went home and I said to him, should I ask him? And then I thought, no, because this is for me, this isn't for you. You're either going to accept it or you're not. So I just said to him, well, I'm having my moko done, this is the date. And he says, not your lips, please.
No.
And I said to him, well, that's for me to decide whether or not I want my lips done or not. But because then she's just got this, I thought, oh no, I won't. And then it started from there. So I had 5 months to prep, and then I said to my mum and dad, are you happy for me? And they said yes. So I'm the oldest granddaughter on Nan's side so dad's side and mum's side.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And then and then after that, once Nan said that, I started having these dreams of seeing myself with the moko. Like I'd look in the mirror and, I'd see a moko on my face, but there was nothing there. And then I had the question of, who am I going to get to do it? And then I thought, well, obviously I'll get Mitch too, because he's did Nan, he's did my dad's puhuro and the rest of our whānau. And then that was the design. I was like, who does my design? Do I have an input in that, or what's the whakaaro around that? So I had the blessing from our Te Kopo whānau, but I felt that I needed to get it from my pikiao side as well. I needed both sides. And then I started dreaming about my kuia from our pikiao side, who also wore moko. And that to me was just she's coming through, she would have been my great-great-grandmother. She's coming through, never met her, she's coming through in my dreams. And that to me was her blessing for me to get my moko. And then we don't really go back to our pikiao side much. We kind of tend to stay with our manipoto side with Nan's family. But anyway, I ended up going back over to Mauria, and I was up at the urupa and I didn't know where she was buried. And anyway, I'm mowing the lawns, and then I nearly tripped up and I thought, what the heck? And then when I stood up, it was her grave that I was standing at. So, yeah, it was real special for me. Then the next question was, where do I get my moko done? Can I have it at home? Do I have to go to the marae, was all of that. And then it just felt right that I'd have it at the pa. So it was a weekend wānanga. I still hadn't had a design by then. No. Yeah, still hadn't had a design. So we sat down, was Mitch, Uncle Shane and myself, and then I just said, yep, this is the one I want, showed them what I wanted, and not so much the design, but the meanings behind what was going to be in my moko that I would be wearing, because at first Nan asked if I would like her moko, but for myself...
You mean this
her same design. But for myself, I thought that was real special of Nan to ask that I would have her moko, but hers tells her own journey, and I felt that I needed to have my own. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So, mine was the same. We, karakia, kōreros, waiata, haka, everything. And I think we had 100 and something people out there, just our whānau. Our whare was full, it was awesome. my journey during that time that I was under, you know, having my moko done, I closed my eyes, and then my dad's brother come, and he'd passed, and he was walking with me, and we were walking up, I thought it was our kakepuku maunga, because we were walking just together, and he was just holding my hand the whole time we were walking up. But I didn't reach the top. We only got so far, and then my moko was complete. It was real special.
Wow.
Yeah, and then after that we had a big hakari, and then after the hakari, you know, everyone went off to do whatever, but I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I went like this, and then I was like, it's right, I just had my moko done. It wasn't a dream. Like, yeah, it was beautiful.
How wonderful, and how wonderful to have, you know, your matriarch next to you and help you go through that process and transformation, really.
Yeah, it was.
Wonderful.
I think sometimes there's a little bit of controversy with other people.
Yeah.
Like she gets the blessing from all of us, but there's still a little bit of controversy.
Yeah.
And the thing is that we all decided and gave her blessing. Right. And before she went on the table, we did a karakia for her for that safe journey. We're proud of her. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Kia ora, Casey.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, and just on that too, like how they gave me the blessing.
Yeah.
So we wānangas at our pa, and they've been going for 19 years now. And I've been going for 17 of those years, you know, and there's going to be no one out there to tell those stories about who's part. So why not start now?